Loma Linda represents something extraordinary. It was founded by people who were followers of God, and they envisioned something on this earth that they felt God wanted to do. It's physical, it's mental, and it's spiritual. It's the whole person. We treat the whole person, and we teach the next generation to take care of the whole patient.
Oh, I love this place. The hospital is a house of miracles. To be so near a research, a teaching hospital, just an outstanding health facility is just such a privilege, and I love being connected with it.
This is where the heart of the teaching mission of the church occurs. This is where we train the future nurses of healthcare, the future physicians of healthcare, the future dentists. This is where that sense of quest for learning happens.
Loma Linda's commitment to education is paramount in its mission, and it's made such a huge difference for me. It's not just the physical, but it's also the emotional, the social, the spiritual aspect of what it means to be healthy.
That's something that's drilled into us, whole person care from the beginning of school, from day one. It wasn't until a little bit later that I really saw myself putting it into practice and how much it affects a person. I saw it in my own life. I'm graduating a very different person than when I started.
I went into it with my eyes open to say to my husband, like, yeah, we could change the world, or we're going to go to Africa and we're going to take care of people. And if we don't change the world, it's fine. But the flip side of that is to say, what if we did? What if we could?
The potential around us is just amazing. We have the origins of stem cell regeneration for everything from heart disease to Parkinson's. We have the ability to actually cure cancer.
And so for me, Loma Linda has given me back a chance to meet my future grandbabies, a chance to grow old with my husband. And how do you say thank you for that?
That is the thing that is amazing about this place. People come here and their lives are transformed, the outcome being a fuller and richer life.
Certainly, Loma Linda is an icon. It's something that people look to as a foundation and an anchor. And so Loma Linda, down through the decades, has been a tremendous force, not only in developing the characteristics that are so essential in healthcare providers, but also its extension in a very profound way to so many of our institutions. Loma Linda is a tremendous blessing to the Seventh-day Adventist Church worldwide, and by God's grace, it's going to increase in its impact in the future.
So metaphorically, we climb one mountain, but when we're at the top of this mountain, we see bigger mountains. So I see greater challenges, greater opportunities. So I think the 2020 campaign can enable us to climb that higher mountain.
Oh, Vision 2020 is an incredible campaign. You know, it's not just a philanthropic campaign. It's really a compilation of where the institution is putting its commitment.
California seismic laws require us to build new buildings. That has been the catalyst to expand the knowledge base of our faculty, our students, and to take that quest for learning really around the world.
Through Vision 2020, we're going to have a new adult hospital and an expanded children's hospital. We're also going to have a new Center for Research, which will be unique in the country, and that all 8 schools will come together for collaborative and interprofessional research from a holistic perspective. All that interwoven with the educational aspects is going to truly make a difference in the way we deliver care, the way we educate people, and that's what we're committed to doing.
We have been here for 110 years. Our current major hospital we opened 48 years ago now. Technology has changed so fast. So there's a lot of clinical things that are happening that we need to prepare for, and our facilities are not where they need to be for the future.
You're not building just architecture for architecture's sake. You're building a building with a purpose, with a function. That function is to train, to teach, to heal, to comfort, to relieve pain.
So Vision 2020 is basically taking Loma Linda, preparing it for the next 50 years of service.
The world of science marches ahead, not by individuals isolated in labs, but by teams of individuals coming together.
2020, as it relates to particularly our research center, will bring together that synergy and that collaboration.
We know that we're not going to single-handedly change the world and we're just a part of the puzzle, but we are a very important part of that puzzle.
It's not just enough to say, don't smoke, or don't eat fatty foods, or don't whatever. We actually need to understand the science, the biology of this.
We can prevent many things, we can reverse many things, we can ensure a longer, healthier quality life.
So that's what the Wholeness Institute is doing, is gradually pulling this together. No student will graduate from Loma Linda without having a chance to incorporate personal wholeness in their own lives and develop skills in sharing that with others.
Patient care comes back to education, making sure that we really, truly can provide what's needed for our students that will enable them to go to any facility in the world and practice.
As a medical student, I can look around and I can see the changes that are even taking place right now that are telling us Loma Linda cares.
So to attend this school is pretty much you're getting the best of the best, and to provide that you do need the financial help for faculty also as well as students.
We want to follow our dreams. We want to help others. I mean, we can't help others if someone doesn't help us.
And to think that Ellen White would be here 100 years later and see what's happened, to see what Vision 2020 is. She might ask, how did this happen? One is divine guidance, and two is because the people who believed in us partnered with us and shared themselves because they believe the same thing Ellen White believed, that this is the very place where people can become physically, mentally, and spiritually whole. It's a remarkable story.
Loma Linda University Health is your institution. We welcome your students, we care for your patients, we send our alumni out to engage with the world. That's our mission, our passion, has been for 110 years and will continue to be.
The architect's plan looked terrific, but that's a physical thing. I think what it will look like as far as the impact that we make will be we'll have more people better trained to deliver the kind of service that we need to deliver.
This should be the Harvard business case for hospitals. And I think this Vision 2020 program is going to go a long way toward the potential that this institution has for healing mankind.
But I think it's an ongoing process. It doesn't have a beginning and an end. It's a continuum between where we once were, where we are now, where the future is.
I love Loma Linda the way it is, but I get excited about thinking of what Loma Linda can become. That any contributions would fulfill this great legacy that has been here for me, will be here for my children and my grandchildren.
Everybody plays a part. Every person on this campus, as well as thousands of people around the world, are helping to make this project possible.
Because this will take an army, this will take resources, it'll take people, it takes finance, because otherwise it's just a little isolated flame and it really hasn't caught into a bonfire yet.
And so when we talk about imagining a healthy tomorrow, we're suggesting to the partners around us and to the community, dream, let's imagine what life could be.
This gives me great hope. And I'm just excited to be able to give back one day and help other people who want to make a difference in our world.
So I'll do everything I can to make sure that Vision 2020 become a reality. It's important to me, it's important to our community, and it's important to those who are yet unborn.